Okay, a lot of stuff has been going on for like the past week and change, and I kind of wanted to get some words out about it. Like, first off, the Kingdom Hearts missing link leak, and like all the connections you can make between that and Kingdom Hearts 3 and what's going on there. Like, I'm sure we all saw the opening at this point, right? Like, sure, the game is canceled, but like, some interesting stuff going on in there from like those guys in the spacesuits like fighting off that one dark side, like something straight out of a horror movie. The way that first dude died, like holy shit, dude, that was crazy. Like something straight out of a horror movie for real. And then the team was like dying just trying to fight this thing. I'm pretty sure they lost like half their squad trying to fight this thing. It was like a whole ass MMORPG raid boss type situation where like half the team is dead by the time you're done. Like that was wild. Seeing that, it's like the opening sequence that would actually play when you start up the game, if it actually ever came out. That was wild. That was nuts. And them ending up in Quadratum. Interesting. Wonder what they're going with that. And you see like the rest of the sequence where they start playing the opening theme, and there's like the lab with all those doctors running around in their coats. And this one dude's like delivering a message through like the central hub and whatever. And you see Sigurd at the end with like his whole fit. Interesting. It's like now I know what his face looks like for sure. That one dude in the KH3 trailer from last month. Like, it's confirmed that's his face. That's what Sigurd looks like. Well, dang. And of course it cuts to like Brain at Scala and goes to Taiski and all that. I'm kind of wondering, like, what are they gonna do with all of that material for like the official release? Like, they're gonna reuse these cutscenes in KH4 somehow? Maybe like to explain some lore stuff, since they don't have a mobile game to like dump all that into anymore. Interested in seeing where it goes, especially considering like what we've already seen of KH4 so far. Just can't wait to see more of that in the future. Moving on to the next thing. Right, Fortnite with the Batman beach skins, because that's a thing people were upset about. Or some people were upset about for a minute. Like, guys, it's just swimsuits. The shit ain't porn. It's just. I mean, some are actually happy about it because, like, hey, first time they've had jiggle physics in forever. I don't know why it was taken out in the first place, because it's like, yeah, boobs jiggle. Whatever. Who cares? Like, who's making us think about Fortnite being too sexual or mature? Or didn't this start off as like a zombie apocalypse survival type game where like you're fighting for your life or some shit? I don't think it was really meant for like little kids from, you know, like it had like a stylized art style thing, sure. But when does that mean that it has to be child friendly instead of? I'm pretty sure it was like rated T at least. Yeah? It was like whatever. Freaking, was it Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy in swimsuits? Like whatever. We've seen wilder stuff happen in Marvel Rivals at this point. Let's be real. I don't see anyone commenting on like Batman just wearing nothing but swim trunks and his cowl, but okay. Maybe it's because I can't see his fully erect dick like they can with that recent Captain America skin in Rivals in his swimsuit. I don't even know how that got past the censors. That's wild. But yeah, Marvel Rivals. Kind of interesting, like seeing how much it's developed in the past couple of years now. I'm not sure if I'll ever play it, but it's interesting seeing like NetEase's take on like the characters and the visual design. So the character designers use like stonks on that shit. Surprised like how much more popular Squirrel Girl got just because of that game, among other characters. Though I hear they have a bit of a bias towards Luna Snow. I'm guessing there might be personal reasons for that, considering like she's Korean. So yeah, what can you do? But staying on topic with Marvel, Avengers Doomsday had a trailer like about a week ago or so as well. It's funny like this stuff happening back to back. That's crazy. Now, I haven't really been keeping up with the MCU too much since Endgame. Like I've been popping in like here and there, hearing about like certain movies not doing so great. Now, like overall, the general feel of the MCU was kind of just feeling lackluster in the fourth phase overall. Like yeah, was it Multiverse of Madness was a mixed bag. Love and Thunder, a lot of people were kind of mixed on it. A lot of people didn't like the Marvels. And there's like a lot of Disney Plus shows you had to watch to get like full context for different things. Like, was it Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision, and was it Miss Marvel had her own show I think at one point. I think Loki had a couple seasons of his own show that went more into the multiverse stuff. Like I'm pretty sure like there's like a people that keep up with it, sure, because you know diehard fans would be diehard fans, but you know like other people are just, yeah, I'm not bothering with this. Just get to like another movie that's actually good or something. So they're either just disappointed with like the showings of Phase 4, or like want to just move on to the next Avengers movie already or something maybe. Now was that new Captain America movie? It's a Brave New World, I think it was. I think it had Red Hulk in it. I don't know how that one went. Yeah, MCU's in a weird place. Maybe it'll get back on track with Doomsday. Who knows? Though, considering from what I've been hearing, they might be like retconning a lot of stuff from Phase 4 entirely. I heard they even apparently like. I guess they're bringing Steve back to be Captain America again. I guess it just proves to show, like, when people associate a hero title with a specific character, they're probably just going to want that character no matter how much you try to change up the whole mantle thing. Is that all this other stuff like Marvel Rivals and Marvel Tokon and whatever else, when you see Captain America, it's usually Steve, so everyone's going to be thinking about Steve whenever you bring up Captain America, and then it's like, yeah, it's probably not going to go over as well when you replace him with somebody else, let alone Falcon specifically. Because like, it's not like it's the first time this sort of thing happened in the comics. It happened like several times in the comics, and they always bring Steve back, so it's like, I don't know what to tell you. So personally, I think that Falcon's original fits kind of fit better. I don't know, something about the whole red, white, and blue color scheme, but like the whole fit with the wings and all that, like, might be a little gaudy if you ask me, but hey, what do I know? Spider-Man movies might do good well. Those usually always go well, and Brand New Day, it looks like it's doing some interesting stuff. But maybe they're revealing a bit too much in the trailers, like Kingdom Hearts 3 did back in the day. We'll see how it turns out. And to wrap up on Marvel in general, there's the beta for Tokon coming out like just a couple of days ago, actually. See, a lot of stuff happening with Marvel. Honestly, I'd like to try the game out. It seems like it would be fun. Especially how crazy the whole 4-on-4 fighting format, like, that's crazy. 4-on-4 tag team. I don't think that's ever been done before. It's usually just 3-on-3 max because of how crazy it is trying to juggle between 3 characters at once. But now have 4 in the mix? That's wild. Of course, I've been seeing trailers from it since it was first revealed. Arc System Works is working on, so you know the gameplay is going to be fire. The art direction is going to be nice. Honestly, probably like much like how Marvel Rivals has been like upping popularity of certain characters due to their redesigns, I'm imagining Tokon's probably going to do the same for a lot of other characters as well. I mean, heck, I never really cared much for Miss Marvel, but I will admit their rendition of her is like fucking adorable. Like, look at, she's cute. I can't stay mad at that face. Goddamn. Giving these characters the freaking anime girl treatment and shit. And turning Iron Man into a freaking... Man just looks like a Gundam for real. Like, not even subtle. Like, dude just straight up looks like a super fighting robot from some old anime or something. This is like other character designs as well. I'd probably like get into the nitty gritty of it, but it's probably other people like already gone into detail about like how the characters look and like, just how nice the designs are. Like a lot of the characters be looking cool. They're even bringing in some characters that don't get as much attention. I think they're using Robbie Ray's version of the Ghost Rider this time. That's interesting. It's something different. You even got like the old school Green Goblin look, I think. Just touched it up a little. Oddly enough, they're including Penny Parker in this as well, so probably gonna be some multiverse shenanigans, I guess. That or Asian developers just really like Penny Parker in particular. Who's to say? I don't know what the final roster looks like. I should look at that. I haven't seen it in a while. I wonder how people like compare and contrast the designs between Tokon and Rivals. Would be neat to see. Anyways, moving on to a different fighting game. Apparently, they're doing a lot of stuff with Avatar now too, on the, I guess, Nick Viacom Paramount side of things. But yeah. There's an Avatar video game that came out recently as well, and that's been making the rounds. Apparently, I mean, it looks real fun to play. I saw like this one clip of a trailer showing off Toph, and she was just, well, she's Toph, you know, she's just laying hands on motherfuckers. Of course. But yeah, like the full roster, like there's some interesting choices in there. Probably would have swapped maybe a couple of the people out for some other fan favorites, but aside from that, like, decent roster, I suppose. Been hearing some weird stuff been happening in there though, like, apparently something with the plot's giving like everyone amnesia, and there's like some weird timeline shenanigans. So like Korra's there as well as Kyoshi. It's getting into like some weird stuff where like Korra gets into like a whole argument with Ozai about her trying to date Azula or something. Like, what the fuck's happening over there? Like when I first saw it being posted on the Discord server I'm in, I thought that was like a shit post that someone put together for the funnies, not something that actually happens in the game. Like, what? And of course, Sokka being Sokka, he's rising up Avatar Kyoshi, because of course he is. He's the goddamn backbender. He's him. Freaking Sokka, man, every time. On that note, there's also the movie Legend of Aang. It was leaked months ago. I could have watched it back then, but I didn't. I feel like I probably should. I would have had more to say, because like it's now out officially. I heard it's only on like Paramount Plus or something, which is unfortunate because like I don't have that, so I don't know how I'm gonna watch it, at least in any legal capacity. Though from what I've heard, there's some mixed opinions on it. Like the premise of the movie, apparently some kind of feel like because of us already knowing what happens in Korra, the plot kind of just feels like a foregone conclusion, unfortunately. But I've also heard like the animation is just amazing. Like it just looks stunning, like absolutely beautiful. So I wouldn't mind at least getting to see all that. And you've seen what this new villain's about. Like, yeah, while we may already know what happens in the future and it may affect how you see the plot in this movie, still wouldn't mind just seeing it just for the sake of like seeing what's going on with like Aang and friends in their 20s, you know? More of a curiosity, I suppose. Of course, that's not all in terms of Avatar content. Just the other day, I was watching a recent death battle where Aang was fighting the... Was it the Traveler? Was it Aether from Genshin Impact? Yeah, I think we all were kind of guessing that this wasn't going to go well for Aang. I mean, it's a JRPG protagonist. Or is it Chinese RPG protagonist? Point is, RPG protagonists get absolutely freaking busted by the end of their adventures, and while Genshin Impact isn't at the end of its story yet, I'd say it's pretty far along enough for the protagonist of that to be pretty busted, so at least going off of the information we were given, like, was it 100-foot long gigantic fuck off fire sword, being able to combine different elements to get different special effects, including zapping Aang's water to electrocute him, which, if you know how the series goes, yeah, Aang getting electrocuted in the Avatar state isn't exactly... Yeah, that did not go well for him, goddamn. I even checked the comments, like, people are just saying, like, yeah, GG's that set up the funeral for Aang, like, goddamn. Like, no one had hope that this dude was gonna win at all. Like, it was just foregone conclusion. Everyone just had a feeling, like, yeah, Aether's going to absolutely destroy him. Like, it's not even like a contest. Like, dude's overpowered. He's an RPG protagonist. Of course he's overpowered. Goddamn. This man out here freaking... I'm surprised about like the power feat though. Like apparently there's like a character in Genshin Impact that does a similar feat to Kyoshi. Like the whole island making thing. Or island splitting thing. Yeah, aside from that, like, yeah. Like the whole mixing elements thing kind of just gave Aether like a massive edge on Aang. Like, shit wasn't even fair, honestly. But to wrap up on Avatar topics that have just been happening back to back, there was also the trailer for Seven Havens. You can see what the new Avatar is like. Little Pavi. Remember making a video talking about like how shit's gonna go for her last year. It's like, yeah, Girly is on fucking super hard mode with the Avatar life. Like, she is just set up with like the worst setup ever. Post-apocalyptic world where everything's gone to shit and there's just like elemental storms out everywhere and it's all crazy and insane and everyone hates the Avatar because they think Korra royally screwed up everything in the most spectacular fashion imaginable. Like everyone's saying, like I remember saying in my old video, yeah, it's probably going to be revealed that actually Korra wasn't really the one that did all this terrible stuff that caused the apocalypse. No, it was probably like some other thing happened, like her being betrayed, or she secretly like tried to do like the lesser of two evil things, or like maybe she like actually did save the world, but things still got pretty bad despite her best efforts, or something. Like, you know, it's gonna be something, because like the way they set it up, it just screams, we don't have the full story, wait till you get the full context, and the character that we're saying did all this terrible stuff didn't actually do all the terrible stuff that everyone thinks she did. The Glorious slander is still freaking hilarious though, so you know, I'm still gonna like enjoy that at least. But yeah, this Pavi kid's got it rough. Like, imagine being the Avatar in a world where everyone fucking hates the Avatar. That's gotta suck. Like, girl's already out here missing a foot, like finding her long lost sister after who knows how long or whatever the fuck. Having to figure out how to deal with like all these people and spirits who are probably out to get her ass. Like, bro, she's just a kid. She looks younger than Aang. Like, goddamn, this girl's got it rough. Shit. But the crazy part is that they're just dropping like the whole 2 seasons from the jump. Like, I really gotta get Paramount Plus someday, don't I? Just to be able to watch all this shit. Yeah, they're just dumping the whole 2 seasons like immediately. Like, no weekly release schedule or nothing. Just, they're gonna release it all on the release day. Just the whole thing. 2 whole seasons. It's kind of wild. Really? Like, all at once? I mean, like, I'm not complaining. Like, people are gonna love being able to binge it all right away, but like, kind of miss like the old days where like you get like stuff coming out weekly and you kind of like be able to really absorb the information of an individual episode and anticipate the next one next week. Hey, maybe that's just me thinking about like how things were back in the day. I don't know. So I'm interested in seeing how it goes. And hopefully the storytelling is better than it was in Korra, because I heard a lot of bad things about Korra. Especially Season 2. Apparently a lot of people really didn't like Season 2 of Korra. And about like the whole Rava Vati thing and Dark Avatar or whatever the fuck. And how that might come back in this series, which apparently a lot of people were really hoping it doesn't. But that whole rune symbol thing happened at the end of the trailer kind of has me thinking that the Vati stuff might be coming back. Just a feeling I got. I don't know, man. Like, the symbolism is there already. It might be the case. Who knows? Some are even speculating that the twin sister might end up being the Dark Avatar. Or maybe they'll like do a twist on it, like maybe Pavi's the actual Dark Avatar and her sister's the real Avatar or whatever. But who knows? It's all just speculation right now until this stuff comes out. Still, we'll just see how it goes when it does. So, who knows? No, to wrap up, there's another thing that I just found out about that just got announced. So, I'm just scrolling on YouTube, right? Just looking at random stuff and whatever. My home page, I see this one video in Japanese. So I start watching this thing and I found out that actually it is the 10th anniversary video celebrating like the 10th anniversary of Konosuba. Yeah, Konosuba is like, the anime is 10 years old now. Ain't that something? Like, it's really been that long. Time just be flying, man. Like, goddamn. And like, as the video goes on, it's like showing like all these different clips from like season 1 and then season 2 and then the movie and then the Megumin spin-off and then season 3. At the very end of it shows season 4 is coming next year. But goddamn. We're just getting like all kinds of announcements and betas and stuff just releasing like back to back. Late July is just busy with the announcements and stuff, man. It's nuts. Yeah, I gotta get caught up on Konosuba Season 3 then, because like Season 4 is on the way, alright. Among other anime I gotta watch. Yeah, Late July's been busy with announcements, and some of it I'm like actually genuinely excited for, so hopefully we'll have some fun in the near future with some of this stuff. Later.